Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the very first episode of Squad Builder Shoutouts for FIFA 21. So if by any chance you don't know what this series is, what I do is I take suggestions from you guys from the comment section and build squads that you want me to make, and of course I give you a shout out in the process. So we have got 3 shout outs to give in this video. We've got a 25k team, a 50k team and a 75k team. So just before we do get on to the first shout out, if by any chance you aren't subscribed to my channel and you do enjoy the content, if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it, because I'm really trying to grow the channel this year. And also I am going to set you guys a like target. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on the video for the return of Squad Builder Shoutouts. So without any further ado, I think we're just going to jump straight into our first shout out, and it does come from Daniboy, who says, can you make a 25k starter team? So the formation I've decided to use is 4-3-3 in brackets 4. So kicking things off, in between the sticks, we have actually got the 81 rated Simon Mignolet, and he's actually doing pretty well for himself these days. Of course, former Liverpool goalkeeper, but he's currently at Club Bruges, and 81 rating, pretty nice. And I have to say, I thought he played really well in game, to be fair. So yeah, I would actually recommend using Mignolet. He's not too bad of a goalkeeper these days. So on to the right back position, we have got the 77 rated Sar, and this guy is just a pretty average right back, to be honest. 81 pace, pretty nice stat, and yeah, overall I just thought he did a solid job in that right back position, to be fair to him. So we are moving on to the 2 centre backs. We're going to start on the right hand side first of all, and we have got probably one of the most overpowered centre backs on this game, and the name of the player is Mata, and he's got 82 pace for a centre back, absolutely incredible. But also he's got 77 defending and 81 physical, and not only that, he's actually got 77 dribbling, 70 passing. He is the complete centre back, and he backs it up in game. Not only has he got great stats, he plays really well in game. So if you've not tried this guy out, hugely recommend him. He is so good in game, and 750 coins is how much I paid for him. So yeah, great value for money as well. A really good find. So alongside him in the centre back position, we have actually got his Club Bruges teammate in Delhi. Now this guy isn't as overpowered as his centre back teammate, but he's not too bad in game. 73 pace is good enough at this stage of FIFA, and with 77 defending, 80 physical, pretty nice stats. And yeah, I thought he did a decent job in the centre back position as well, to be fair. So moving on to the left back position, we have actually got the 77 rated Wijnaldum. I'm probably not pronouncing his name correctly, but I thought he did a decent job in game, to be fair. 84 pace, again, a nice stat, and the rest of his stats are all fairly average, but overall I thought he did a decent job. So on to the left central midfield position, and we have got the 78 rated, I don't even want to try and pronounce this guy's name, so I'm not even going to, but he's got a pretty nice, well-rounded card, to be fair. 77 pace is really good for a central midfielder, and the rest of his stats were all fairly decent as well, to be fair. So on to the right central midfield position, and we have got the 79 rated Sanson, and this guy, really good box-to-box midfielder. Really balanced card, no real weakness to his game, can do a bit of everything, and yeah, just a very solid performer in game. So on to the cam position, we have actually got a centre forward in the team. He is originally a cam, but I brought him off the transfer market as a centre forward, and it is going to be Quincy Promes, probably the star player in this team, and he plays really well in game. 1 goal, 1 assist in 2 matches, a nice return. Of course, a 5-star skiller, which is very useful, and he's got really good stats, of course, very quick, having 89 pace, and technically he's pretty good as well. So yeah, a very good player on this game for sure. So on to the left wing position, we have actually got a left midfielder who goes by the name of David Neres, and I quite like this guy, to be fair. I think he's got a nice card, 86 pace, 85 dribbling, another player with 5-star skills as well, so another player that is very useful to have in your side. So on to the right wing position, we have got a right midfielder who goes by the name of Ikone, and this guy very useful in game as well. 89 pace, really quick, 83 dribbling, not too bad either. Does lack a little bit of end product, didn't get any goals or assists, and his shooting isn't the greatest, but I still think he's a useful player to have in the side. So finally, we are moving on to the striker position, and we have got the 78 rated Malin, and I really like this guy. 2 goals and 1 assist in 2 matches. Really good at getting in behind, of course, having 90 pace. He's got 81 dribbling, 77 shooting. He's got some good stats, very good value for coins, and a very good cheap striker to go with. And yeah, I thought he played really well in game. So as you can see on screen, every player's on at least 8 chemistry. Of course, if you converted all the players to their correct positions and then played 10 matches with the team, every player would be on 10 chemistry. So I will show you guys my custom tactics I decided to use for this team. Very basic at this moment in time. I didn't really change anything. So yeah, feel free to use whatever custom tactics you want really. So for the play instructions, I would just tell both the central midfielders to stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box across, and to cover the centre. And I do like to tell the fullbacks to stay back while attacking as well. So those are the play instructions for this 25k team. So as you can see on screen, we are moving on to my highlights using this team in division rivals, and I think this team is so overpowered. You've got a lot of pace and skillful players in the attack, but not only that, you've got a defence that can defend. So yeah, I think for 25k this team plays really well, and hopefully Daniboy, it will play just as well for you in game. Okay, so we are moving on to our second squad builder shout out, and it does come from HarrySquiff, who says 50k team with Rodrigo Moreno, enjoying the vids. So I appreciate the suggestion, Harry, and yeah, let's jump into the team. So the formation I've chose is 4-4-2. So kicking things off in between the sticks, we have got the 82 rated Asenjo, and I think this guy is a decent goalkeeper. He's nothing sensational, but I think he'll definitely do a good enough job for what you need at this stage on FIFA. So onto the right back position, we have got the 80 rated Ruben Penna, and this guy also decent right back. I think he's very good going forwards, to be fair to him. Defensively, I think he's okay. 69 physical isn't the greatest. Not a big fan of the high to low work rate either, but apart from that, I think he's a good option to go with in that right back position. So on to the 2 central defenders. We're going to start on the right hand side as always with the 82 rated Dejene. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, and I do like this guy. I think he's a very good centre back. 72 pace, 84 defending with 80 physical. He's got some nice stats, and I think he backs it up in game as well, plays pretty well. So alongside him in the central defensive position, we have got the 77 rated Vezo, and I thought this guy was okay in game as well. 76 pace is very good at this stage of FIFA, and his defending and physical are pretty decent as well. So on to the left back position, we have got the 77 rated Alex Moreno, and this guy very quick, of course, having 89 pace. The rest of his stats are fairly average. He isn't the best defensively, having only 70 defending with 64 physicality, but apart from that, I think he's not too bad of an option. The main thing you need in the fullback area really is pace at this stage of FIFA. So on to the left midfield position, we have actually got the 80 rated Gerard Delafeu, and I think this guy's a useful player to have in your team. 88 pace, 85 dribbling, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's got some nice stats, and I thought he played okay in game, to be fair. So on to the left central midfield position, we have got the 84 rated Saul Niguez. Very good box-to-box midfielder. He can do a bit of everything really. He's good defensively, going forwards he's okay as well. 68 pace isn't the greatest, but it's definitely not the worst either. So we're definitely a usable player for sure in game. So on to the right central midfield position, we have got his Atletico Madrid teammate in Hector Herrera, and this guy very good box-to-box midfielder. Really balanced, well-rounded card. No real weakness to his game, and he's got good energy. Gets up and down the pitch a lot for you. So onto the right midfield position, we have got the 82 rated Correa, and I think this guy's got a decent card, to be fair. 84 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 shooting, and yeah, I thought he played okay in game. He was nothing sensational, but yeah, I thought he did a decent job. So we are now moving on to the 2 strikers. We're going to start on the right hand side with the 84 rated Iago Aspas, and this guy never seems to be too great on FIFA for whatever reason. He has got a nice card, 82 pace, 86 dribbling, 85 shooting, but yeah, he only got 1 assist for me, so he didn't do terrific. You could maybe use this guy as a cam as well if you wanted to maybe change the formation in game, because I think he can play as a cam. But I did use him as a striker, and I thought he did a decent job, but he was nothing sensational in my opinion. So alongside him up front, we have got the 82 rated Rodrigo Moreno, of course the requested player. Very good pacey forward, obviously really good at getting in behind, and I think he's fairly clinical in game, and he got 1 goal for me in 3 matches, so not too bad of a return. So yeah, as you can see on screen, every player's on at least 9 chemistry. Again, if you played 10 matches with a team, every player would be on 10 chemistry. So I will show you guys the custom tactics. Of course, the actual custom tactics are the same as the previous side, so we'll skip straight to the player instructions. And the only thing I changed, both the central midfielders, again, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box, of course, cover the centre, and again, I do tell both the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. So as you can see on screen, we are moving on to my highlights using this team in division rivals, and I thought this team was very solid. I think defensively it's pretty good. I do like the 4-4-2 formation. I think it's very solid defensively, and of course you got a lot of pace in the wide areas and in the attack as well, to be fair. So hopefully, Harry, the team will play well for you, and you'll be able to get quite a few wins with it in game. Okay, so we are now moving on to our third and final shout out, and it does come from CallumBennett, who says 75k hybrid with untradeable Jamie Vardy. So the formation I have chose is 4-3-3, however I do change the formation in game to 4-2-3-1. So kicking things off in between the sticks, we have got the 82 rated Nick Pope, and I thought this guy was actually really good in goal. He's 6'7", so he's an absolute giant. He's got decent reflexes, decent handling, positioning, and yeah, overall I thought he just played very well in game. So on to the right back position, we have actually got the 83 rated Sergio Roberto, and he's a decent right back. I've actually played 10 games with this guy. I've got him untradeable in my club. 77 pace isn't the greatest for a right back, but it's definitely not the worst, and on the ball he's very good with his passing, his dribbling, and yeah, overall I just thought he did a decent job. So on to the right centre back position, we have actually got the 81 rated Anthony Rudiger, and I thought this guy was pretty good in game, to be fair. He's got good defending physicality, 70 pace is probably the bare minimum what you need as a centre back, and yeah, he's got that, and yeah, overall decent central defender on the game for sure. So alongside him we have actually got the 80 rated Lindelof, and you might be thinking why have I decided to go over Man United centre back considering they did concede 6 to Tottenham Hotspurs, but in fairness to Lindelof, he wasn't actually playing in that game, and I do actually think he's a really good centre back on FIFA. Maybe he's not so great in real life, but yeah, 72 pace, 81 defending, 77 physical, good on the ball as well. He's got decent dribbling and passing, and I actually think he plays pretty well, to be fair to him. So on to the left back position, we have got one of my favourite Arsenal players, and it is going to be Kieran Tierney. Really good left back on the game, 86 pace, 80 physicality as well, and yeah, very solid, reliable performer in that left back position for sure. So on to the left central midfield position, we have got the 80 rated Ndombele. This guy, of course, was really overpowered on the previous FIFA. Not quite as overpowered on this one, but still a very useful player. 87 dribbling, really good stat. And yeah, I just think he plays pretty well in game. Very good technically on the ball. So on to the central midfield position, we have got the 83 rated Kovacic, and I do like this guy, very good energy in game. This guy's also got 87 dribbling, 83 passing as well, very nice stat, high to high work rate, and yeah, I think this guy is a very solid performer in game. So on to the right central midfield position, we have actually got a cam in this position, and it is going to be the magician that is Felipe Coutinho. I really enjoy using Coutinho on every FIFA. This one's no different. He has had quite a considerable downgrade, of course, to an 83. He's lost quite a bit of pace as well. He's only got 72 pace, but I didn't really notice it too much in game. I still think this guy is very useful to have in your side. Really good dribbler, of course. He's got 5-star skills, which of course is very useful as well, and I just think he's a great player. He got 1 goal and 3 assists in 2 matches, and yeah, I just love Coutinho. I think he's a fantastic player. So on to the right wing position, we have got another Brazilian who goes by the name of Willian, and this guy was really good in game as well, to be fair. 2 goals in 2 matches. He's lost a little bit of pace. 82 pace isn't the quickest for a winger, but It's definitely not one of the worst I've seen, and technically as well he's really good with his dribbling. His shooting's pretty good as well, so yeah, I'm a big fan of Willian. Definitely a good option to go on that right wing position. So on to the left wing position, we have got the 81 rated Christian Pulisic, and I think EA have been very harsh with Pulisic's rating. He should be higher than an 81, and for whatever reason they decided to give him 70 shooting. I'm not too sure, because he does score quite a lot of goals for Chelsea in real life, but he did okay for me in game, 2 assists in 2 matches. He will create a lot of chances for you in game, but it is just his end product really. He's not going to get you too many goals because his shooting is only 70 rated, but he's got really good pace and really good dribbling in game. So yeah, we're moving on now to the striker position, and of course Callum, you have got untradeable Jamie Vardy. I'm very jealous, I would love to have him, but of course I don't own an untradeable Vardy, so I actually went with my on loan Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and I have to say Aubameyang is absolutely incredible in game, by the way. 3 goals, 1 assist in 2 matches already. Now if you guys don't own an on loan Aubameyang or an untradeable Jamie Vardy, you can actually go any BPL striker in this position. So maybe you might own the new player of the month, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You could go with him in that position, or there's a whole host of options you could go with in that striker position. So as I did mention earlier, I did change formation with this team in game, so I went with the 4-2-3-1, having Willian as the right cam, Coutinho as the central cam, Pulisic as the left cam, and of course Aubameyang up front. So for the custom tactics, they are the same as the previous 2 squads, and for the play instructions, again, very simple, just both the CDMs to cut the pass lane, stay back while attacking, and to cover the centre, and as always I tell the fullbacks to stay back while attacking as well. So we're moving on to my highlights using this team in Division Rivals, and I thoroughly enjoyed using this team. In particular, the front four was absolutely terrific for me in game, and yeah, I just thought the team was very solid for 75k. I think you'll be able to pick up a few wins with this team for sure. So yeah, hopefully Callum, the team does well for you in game. So guys, I think that will just be about it from me for today. So if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like. If you are new, please subscribe. If you want to feature in Squad Builder Shoutouts, comment below a squad you would like me to make, and you could be in with a chance of featuring in the next episode. But that will be just about it from me for today guys, so I'll catch you in the next video.